wasn't about them being back to back, and there were mill houses. And that's the way down to the mills. They were built for the workers down in the mills, and this was the path from the road down into the row is called Hay Top. They'd certainly be 19th century, could be late 18th even. I know they're quite early, if I remember, from a programme I saw on television.
Oh no. What's the humour?
I think we might have to turn around at this point.
Oh no, why?
Well, did you not hear the grouse? It kept saying, go back, go back, go back, go back.
I'd try again if I were you. Do you think?
Well, I thought you might like it.
Yeah, yeah, and the rest. You've never what?
Never walked along here before.
Right.
I walked along the path up past Hay Top to where we went on, and I've walked along this track further along the tube, but not this section.
Around here, a lot of woodlands.
Plantation.
Yeah.
It's been here a long time. Onto the log.
A bit wobbly.
Yeah, keep hold of that post and then either stand on there or jump down.
I'm not jumping. Ah.
This is Intake Lane, but I'm not sure whether Intake is I think there's an Intake farm a bit further along.
I can see an opening in the woods.
All the things that have fallen over are naturally blown over, and where they've been cut off it's just to clear the path, but I'm surprised, you know, after that they haven't taken the timber away.
I think it's the weather that hasn't been as good.
Do you remember when we did the walk with Sue?
Mm.
And we were in really quite nice weather, but the hills were covered in mist for a large part of the day.
Oh yeah.
And then it cleared later on. I think it's that sort of.
Very boggy.
So if you thought the last bit was boggy, just see what's coming up. I think we can keep above it, but
Oh, I hope so.
it's bog mile. Wade through that. It's no more than knee deep. It's nowhere near knee deep. Just walk straight through it.
Go on, give us a demonstration.
We we're doing is part of the Oldham Way. We've now got to the point where we're on the level of the little old light gauge railway. Contoured along the hillside, you can see it's sort of fairly level, but there's one further along and then the remains of a bridge, and on the right sort of day you can just see going up the hillside a slope where they would have hauled rocks up. There's been a little pulley, a steam engine at the top. Most days you can't even see where that is. Went much further around the moor, but they must have just been collecting rocks from here. It was when they were building the quarry at the reservoir at the top of the hill.
Right. So is that little track?
You can see, if you come over here, you can see there's a little abutment there. Come out. There would have been a wooden bridge over to the other side, long gone of course, but this is the remains of where they would have built up to support the bridge.
It's difficult to imagine it, to be quite honest.
You're talking about Victorian times. You get a better view if you do it from down here. Much crumbled away now. 40 years ago there used to be wagons coming up from the paper mill dumping waste in there. There were tips, but you know, for most of the time I came up here they were working tips, but now it's all grassed over. It's a diagonal line down the hillside, very faint, very faint. It gets to the bottom where this little railway track ends, and there would in the past be a steep little house on top, steam engine house, and when the train had got to here, obviously it couldn't go the hill, and they'd have a windlass taking the trucks of stone up to the top to build the reservoir. A lot of conditions you can't see, but you can just make it out. Or I can, but then again I know where it is. Shrouded in mist at the moment, but if you look at the trees, little woodland over there, and then follow the line of boulders up to the top, well, they eventually, originally came from up by the rocks at Indian's Head, so it's shrouded in the mist up there somewhere.
It is.